Hi everyone, we are here at Data Plus AI Summit by Databricks. Super excited to be here with Rahul from CData. Rahul, welcome to the Ravit Show. It's your debut. I'm super excited to chat with you. Can you tell us a little about yourself, what you do at CData?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, super excited to be here with you, and thanks for having a quick chat with us.
100%.
But yeah, Rahul Pahuja with CData. I'm our field CTO. Uh, in my role, I support basically three departments within CData. So our sales department, I work closely with our account execs
Yep,
and our sales leadership on both our direct and embedded side of the business. And then I work with marketing,
amazing.
who we worked with to set
Yeah,
this up.
exactly.
So helping in positioning, talking about some of our roadmap and newer capabilities that we're rolling out, especially around AI and
Right.
our solution around MCP. And then I also work with product by being the voice of the customer and bringing
That's
back
nice.
feature requests that are more strategic and
Yeah.
aligned with what the market and the industry is kind of demanding. So bring that in and get that incorporated into our roadmap.
Multiple hats that you're wearing at CData.
Yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
fantastic. You kind of
Absolutely.
get flavor of each department and
Yes,
then also get to, go out there and learn a lot. So
exactly.
that's fantastic, Rahul. One quick question for you is, since we're here at Databricks,
Yeah,
Databricks is often, described as the lakehouse for AI.
yeah.
How does CData enhance Databricks' ability to serve as the foundation for AI-driven businesses? Anything that you can share around those lines?
Yeah, absolutely. So Databricks is a big ecosystem for us. Our platform fits right into coexistence with Databricks.
Yep.
Um, we bring in a platform that is low to no code, so we help expedite speed to market,
Right.
but also standardized the architecture.
Right.
So we have multiple products that are part of our overall platform, be it our ETL, ELT offering called Sync. We have live connectors for live access, so
Yep.
multiple patterns, whether you want to do replication or live access on demand.
Mm.
And then just offering a platform that brings in rich features such as change data capture, um, incremental replication, metadata tracking, and all of that. It just helps you go move a lot faster
Faster.
and just be
Exactly.
more stable than writing heavy custom code. Like implementing change data capture is just a nightmare with custom coding. So,
Yeah.
so I think that's how we fit really well into this ecosystem and expedite deployments.
Fantastic. Thanks for those insights and the background. Also, I have like a few statistics I wanted to,
Yeah,
bring up for this
absolutely.
conversation. Forrester reports that about 60 to 73% of enterprise data is going unused for analytics. How does CData ensure that businesses can unlock the full potential of their data in Databricks? Anything that you can share around those lines?
Yeah, great question. So, I mean, at this point within every enterprise, there's so many different source systems
Right.
that have data, and they're all disparate and locked away, whether they're sitting on-prem or on a private cloud or on a SaaS offering, right? So, how do you bring data together from all of these different sources
Yeah.
into a data lake? That's one pattern, right? So our products we have breadth of connectivity, 300 plus connectors.
Right.
Our Sync product has tons of source systems
Yep.
with Databricks as a destination. So we help with all of that. Um, and then we also have a product called Virtuality, which I
Mm.
think also goes very well hand in hand with Databricks, because not everything may need to be a
Yep.
replicable pattern,
Yeah.
but you may
Exactly.
want live access and do derived views and whatnot. So we have Virtuality, which helps brings a semantic layer
Very
for
cool.
the business,
Yeah.
and to help consolidate across multiple data sources with live access.
That's fantastic and great partnership with Databricks on those lines as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. And then with our new like MCP solution that we're rolling out,
Yeah.
we can enable like conversational AI with multiple sources underneath. And
Yeah.
then also on the roadmap is for our MCP solution to be serving agents across any platforms.
Talking about agents, I have a question around
Yeah.
that. How does the C data solution help accelerate agentic workloads in Databricks? Anything that you can share on those lines?
Yeah, so I think the first challenge is getting access to data for the agent, right? So
Yeah.
that's where replication and bringing data in from 300 plus data sources into
Sources.
Databricks is one part of the challenge. I think the other one would be not every agent will sit within Databricks. So there'll be agents that are sitting in some other platform, like maybe Agentforce by Salesforce, or other SaaS offerings like ServiceNow, Adobe, etc. Take your pick of the ISV
Right.
world, and they are all rolling out agents. And those agents will need to interact with data sitting in a data lake like Databricks. So that's where our MCP solution will help interact and provide that layer of intelligence with connectivity downstream.
That's fantastic. Thanks for sharing that. Also, can you share some of the metrics and success stories that demonstrate real-world impact of CData's Databricks solution? You don't have to name the customers, but
Yep.
happy to learn more.
No, I
About
think a
that.
case study is a great example,
Yeah.
right? Because that's real world problems being solved. So yeah, we do have an insurance customer that their challenge was that their marketing analytics data was sitting in disparate systems, and they needed to kind of consolidate that and create sort of a customer 360 to figure out what is their true customer acquisition cost and then how to drive that down. So they use CData with Databricks to expedite, and these are their words, they went 10x faster than when they were trying to custom code
That's
and
huge.
a heavy code
Yeah.
solution. Yeah, absolutely, and they drove down the cost of their implementation by about 2/3. So I think great impact,
Massive.
speed,
Yeah, exactly.
and cost, right? It's always about better, faster, cheaper, and
So
I think
true.
that's what we enable for enterprises.
And it also helps on the lines where these enterprise leaders always think about flexibility, and
Yes.
if CData has that
Exactly.
300 plus connectors, it kind
Yeah.
of helps a lot for them to
Yeah.
obviously be flexible, play for around.
Yeah, I think it's standardizing the architecture, simplifying it, providing that breadth of connectivity, but then also low to no code, and then also you don't have to seek specialized skill sets.
Yeah.
So I think even operationalizing that post deployment and once it's in production,
Yeah.
you don't need to go after like specifics or niche skill sets, and you can have a little more self-service for the business on our products.
That's fantastic. One more quick question, a little about the future as well.
Yeah.
How do you see the space evolving in the maybe next 4 to 5 months, I would say? And in the long term as well, I'm happy to learn a little about that too. How do you see the space evolving with agents, MCP, for CData, but also for the, obviously the enterprise leaders out there? How can they
Yeah.
be prepared?
I think based on my observation and what I'm seeing out there, I think the C-level are trying to figure out how can they use agentic AI
Right.
for efficiencies and productivity and not having to scale linearly on their human headcount, right? So I think that's the main focus. Like
So true.
if you look at any service-oriented department, they're looking at deploying agents that are external facing
Yep.
so that you don't need to have to call into a call center and have humans give answers that an agent-enabled chatbot can easily offer that by tapping into your knowledge base or articles or documentation or product manuals and whatnot.
Right,
So it can
right.
go across industry, and that's just the service side. Then there's the marketing side, which can be heavily automated. There's the sales side as well, and then you put it together across departments, and you can get like an end-to-end cross-functional business process that is agent-enabled.
Yeah.
So I think that is what I am seeing in terms of productivity, is the aspiration,
Yep.
but not everybody knows how to get it done.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of noise in the system around all of that. So that's one part. For CData, what does that mean? I think we have an opportunity to interoperate with agents by providing the breadth of connectivity, but
Right.
then providing the interoperability via our MCP solution for LLMs to be connected to the data and provide the intelligence. So
Yeah.
that's really our opportunity, which we're going after.
Love it. This is fantastic. Rahul, thanks for sharing all the great insights.
Absolutely.
And we'll keep the conversation going, but looking forward to learning more about what CData is doing in this space. And one last question, I promise. If folks
Absolutely.
want to reach out, where can they follow you?
Yeah, they can.
LinkedIn?
On LinkedIn, Rahul Pahuja. You can look me up, CData. And then if you're here at the conference, come stop by our booth, F808. We'd love to
Fantastic.
see you. Thanks for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks, Rahul. Such a pleasure chatting with you. We'll keep the conversation going. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.